are bringing to you today another auto protocol, auto compounding, auto staking, and auto compounding protocol called the Royal Pay. That's the name. Yeah, you can see here the card. All right, you can see the name is Royal Pay. But before we go to this, before we look at it, examine it in detail, I would like to tell you that this is not a financial advice. This is only for the information and educational purposes or entertainment, because I think it's good to have information so that you know what is happening, and then you decide if you want to participate or not. If you want to participate, this is an opportunity for you to make it. But remember, it's a crypto business, high risk, high reward. Of course, every business has a risk inside it, but crypto has more volatility, so you have to be sure to understand what you're doing. You don't let anybody make the decision for you. So that is why we are providing you only information to help you make the decision. So today we are going to look at another protocol. This protocol was just launched day before yesterday on the 30th of May. It was launched. The pre-sale ended, so now it's public. Anyone can buy it. You just go come to their website. Okay. So their website, their website, the link is just below the video. You just click, it takes you to this website you're seeing here. So when you come to this their website, then you want to buy the token to swap. Why pancake swap? Because pancake swap is the DEX of the Binance chain. So this thing is launched on the Binance Smart Chain, and the native token of Binance Smart Chain is the BNB, which means if you want to buy this, you need to have BNB in your wallet. You just connect BNB and then the whole thing is done. So if you want to, yeah, you can come here, you launch the app, which means if you launch the app, you just see the dashboard, the calculator. If you want to estimate how much you're going to make, you click on the calculator to have an idea. Then here you connect your wallet and everything appears. This is the price of it, 0.00023. It's called Royal. That the symbol of the token is Royal, Royal. And here shows the holdings, that's the number of tokens I have in my wallet. I haven't bought it, but I'm going to buy it because I think it's a good project. Here we show you your daily earnings. Remember, it's auto staking, so once you buy it in your wallet, you don't need to do any other thing. It will just be accumulating. The interest will be coming, I think, every 30 minutes to your wallet. And now this is the market cap, $2.37 million. Let's go back again to the main website, or let's look at the DEX screener. The DEX is already listed on the DEX screener. Remember, I told you this thing was launched. The pre-sale ended on the 30th of May, which means it went public since 2 days ago, actually day before yesterday. Now this is the current price, 0.000234. It has a market cap of, here says, $2.4 million, and the liquidity of $680,000. As I have told you before, this is very important whenever you want to invest in any project, because the higher the liquidity means you can easily buy and sell without having problems. If you have a very low liquidity, it means when you want to sell it, you're going to have a problem. All right, but here comparing this with the market cap, it means that the liquidity is good. Okay, because if you have a very high market cap and low liquidity, also is problematic. So the liquidity must always be proportional to the market cap. Okay, so that everybody that has the token can easily sell whenever he or she wants to do it without having to face the embarrassment of not being able to sell, or when you want to sell it, they say you have to pay something more, or the change, the tax, because the liquidity is low. Okay, so as you can see from the desk screener here down below, you see everybody is buying it. Just buy, everything is in green. Why? Because people believe this project is going to be very good. You can see everything here is in green. Okay, you have only one rate, sell. Probably someone who bought on the pre-sale now wants to sell to take some profit. Probably is that. You see, Okay, but the majority, now you have sales, okay. Generally, people who bought on the pre-sale, because if you buy on a pre-sale, you don't pay tax. They buy tax, you don't pay it. So they have this leverage. Immediately it's launched, they can now sell and take some profit. And some people do it. Whales do that. They dump so that the price will go down. When the price goes down, they will come back and buy it at a cheaper, the lower price. So you got to understand, whenever you are investing in all these auto staking, auto compounding protocols, you have to be aware this is what happens. Whenever a protocol launches, generally the whales they dump it so that the price goes down. Sometimes they will come back and buy at a lower price. So when you buy, if you don't have sufficient money, you're just beginning. If you buy, you must have patience, leave it in your wallet. The most important thing is not how much you make in a short period of time, but in a longer period of time. You see how much you're going to make. Okay, for example, here, if we come back, let's look at the calculator here. Right, you see the calculator? So imagine you bought maybe 1,000 tokens, because at the price of the token today, $1 will buy you more than 10,000 tokens. So even if you have, let's assume you bought, you see here, 10,000 tokens. Okay, so these 10,000 tokens, okay, this is the price. You have 10,000 tokens here. And let's see what happens if you stay for 30 days at the same price. The balance you are going to receive, now we're interested in the balance, the number of tokens you are going to receive will be this, 40,430. You bought, no, let me reduce this to 1,000 so it will be easier for us to do the calculation. You bought like 1,000 tokens. After 30 days, you are going to receive approximately 4,000 tokens. Okay, after, which is, what's the proportion? 4 to 1. Okay, now, after 1 month, now if you leave it 180 days, which is 6 months, let's say what happens. If you leave it, this 1,000 tokens will give you 4.37 million tokens. Now, let's see what happens if you leave it for 1 year, where the miracle occurs. You are going to receive what? 240 million tokens. So that is why the objective of the auto compounding is for you to buy and hold it, not to buy and sell. Because remember, when you buy, you pay tax. When you sell, you pay tax. So if you buy it and stay for 1 month and sell, you cannot recover because you pay the tax. Probably, generally, buy tax is always like 14%, sell 16%, which is 30%. So are you going to make this percentage you're going to pay as tax if you say within 1 month? Of course not. All right, but whales, they have a lot of money. So even if on the average, they make 5% or 10%, it's a lot of money on top of the millions of dollars they invested. But for you, the ordinary person like me, when you buy it, you just hold it. Even if you bought only 1,000 tokens, which is less than $1, just hold it in your wallet. It will just be there. After 1 year, you are going to see how much you're going to make. All right? So that is the essence of this thing. It's not just to buy and be selling anytime. I understand that some people, they have their they need to pay the bills just like me. But what you need to do for you to invest in all this, not to be under a very high pressure, take any type of job, temporary job. You've been doing it, and you know your investment is safe, it's just there. You need to have patience. What kills a lot of people in any type of investment is lack of patience. It's lack of patience. You must have patience in any type of, if you want to be an investor. What differentiates investors from the others is the patience. If you don't have patience, then you'll be like the other people But once you have patience and you wait for it to mature, the investment to mature, then you are going to make it. Then when the business, the whole thing matures, people say, oh, this guy used to just do this temporary job, informal work. Now he's riding on Ferrari. Yeah, because you had patience, you invested, and just find any type of work to help you pay your bill, electricity bills, and things that will put pressure on you, right? And then have patience for it to mature. After 1 year, you see what will happen. Look, even in traditional investment, it's the same thing. Once you invest, you buy stocks, you need to have patience for it to mature. Uh, when others panic, you don't need to panic. Because here, remember, what is the APY here? You see, Royal Pay, for example, is an auto-staking and auto-compounding decentralized protocol providing investors with an annual yield of 480,810%. 480,810%. Which means what? Which means if you invest $1,000, after 1 year, if the price remains the same, you're going to get 4.8 million. So it's a lot of money. But for you to get it, you must have the patience. You don't need to rush to sell because others are selling. No. Your interest is on this accumulation. Don't look at the price. Don't worry about the price. Even if the price, even if you bought, for example, at $1, the price goes to 10 cents, you will still make profit. All right? Even if the price goes down 90% of the original price you bought it, this compound interest gives you the opportunity that you must make profit. There is no discussion about it. You must make profit. Because even if this one goes down from $1 you bought and 10 cents, how much are you going to make here? You are going to make 10% of this. 10% of 4.8 million is what? It's maybe $480,000. So it's still much better than traditional business. But let me reinforce it again. This is not a financial advice, it's only for educational purposes and information. I'm just giving you some information that will help you to make your decision because at the end of the day, you get to make the decision on what you want to do. Okay. So the APY of this protocol is 480,810%. All right. They say what we offer. The functions of Royal Pay is what are what? It says automatic APY. Okay, we have known this. Every 30 minutes, receiving your wallet. Also, they have something more anti-dump shield. That is protection to protect chart growth. What is it? Investors can sell between 1 and 5% per day. So you cannot dump. You can only sell the maximum of 1 to 5% of your total number of tokens in any given day. So if your sale is restricted to 1%, it means it will take you 100 days for you to be able to sell all your tokens. So in this way, you cannot influence, even if you're aware, you have a lot of tokens, you cannot influence the market a lot or influence the price of the token a lot because it's only 1% you can sell per given day. This is manually adjusted depending on price movement. So if it is 1% and the price is okay, no problem, no pressure, they can increase this to 2%. That is why it's manual. Okay. But if the price is going down and they see that it's selling pressure, they will do what? They will reduce it to 1%. So they will just be checking, monitoring. Okay, what else does this protocol offer? They say take liquidity pool growth with every transaction. So they will take some percentage of the fees they collect from transaction in order to increase the liquidity pool. Okay. Manual bonds conducted to ensure price stability. So they will bond some of the tokens to stabilize and reduce the inflation of the tokens. All right, so you can get more information here. You just look at the contract. For example, here you have documentation. So if you click here, you get all the necessary information. And I always advise you, Before you invest in any of these projects, you read the white paper, look at the doc, because there they will explain it in detail, everything. They need to do it because in order to be audited, they have to do it so that the auditing companies will look. Based on that, they will approve their protocol or not. So for the buy tax, it's 12%, and the sales tax is 14%. Okay, so here we have 12 and 14, which is normal. It's within the limit of what other protocols offer. All right, so and here you have their partners, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. They have been listed, and then we have the DEX tools, and it's audited by Certic. Okay, it's already listed. The one I showed you before is already listed on DEX Screener. Okay, DEX tools, DEX Screener is already here, and it must have been listed on CMC, CoinMarketCap, or CoinGecko too. All right, so this is the information we have for you today, but I will always encourage you to read the white paper and get the information by yourself so that you'll be convinced. Here they are showing their roadmap. You'll be convinced on what to do and how to proceed before you can make any investment. And here, in case you have some questions, I didn't respond. How do I receive my rewards? Of course, it's auto staking. It goes into your wallet. You don't need to do anything. Where can I buy Royal Pay tokens? Since it's on a Binance Smart Chain, it has to be on PancakeSwap. That's why. Just connect your wallet, and you have BNB on your wallet. You just connect it, and then you buy the token. It says, what is the slippage to buy? Okay, the slippage, it says 14% for buy orders. Okay. Slippage is we can call it the tax you have to pay when you want to buy from PancakeSwap. You set the slippage, that is the tax you have to pay, at 14% so that they can authorize the payment. They can authorize the business. Is the team KYC? Yes, the team is KYC verified to Certic and PinkSell. So they were certified by Certic and they PinkSell. Are the rewards sustainable? Okay, let's see. The Royal Pay protocol has multiple systems to ensure the fixed API has long-term viability. So, how do you know it has sustainability? You need to read the white papers. From there, you are going to see what are the other streams of revenue they expect or they are going to incorporate into the protocol to make it sustainable. But in any case, the earlier you get in, the better for you, because all these high APYs are generally for the first year so that they can raise money to develop their projects. So, of course, nobody will be paying you every year 480,000. It's unsustainable, but for the first year. So that's why you have to take the opportunity, do your research, and decide if you want to do it. But the earlier you get inside, the better for you. Okay, so if you like this type of information, do not forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that whenever we release the videos of this type, you will be the first to receive it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in my next video.